up. This might be the first time we're 100% on time.
We're always on time. We're
I know.
always 7 o'clock.
Oh no! Welcome to the show, guys! I actually messed up and somehow minimized my screen. Now you got to see me fix this. Wow, wow! What a maneuver! What a maneuver! Anyway, here's the intro.
Oh, just you. I thought it was me as well.
No, it was just me. Welcome to another watch along with the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am Marcus, the grand finale, and I'm joined by
Lord Manny. Hey.
Ho Ho. Welcome to another watch along where we take you back to the 90s. Hop into your DeLorean. Let's go back in time and enjoy some 90s wrestling. Today's card of our Time Machine pay-per-view, it will be Rey Mysterio versus Psychosis. Best 2 out of 3 falls. Manny, followed by
The Undertaker versus The Undertaker from Summerslam 1994. Back
What?
to you, Marcus.
what? And then for a colossal main event, it's blood versus blood, family versus family, oldest versus youngest. Who is the better heart? Bret the Hitman Hart versus the Black Heart, the Nugget, the 2-time Slammy
Nugget.
Award-winning Owen Hart. What a show we have today. And I'm really excited to watch along with everybody in the chat and people who are going to be watching this later. Now, for our setup, what we've done is that we have the matches already pretty much set up in our browsers. If you were looking for this match of Rey Mysterio Psychosis Best 2 out of 3, it is on the WWE Network, ECW Hardcore TV, October 17th, 1995, at the 6-minute, 47-second mark. So if you can take your time and go to that mark, and that's where we're currently at. And then in the other tab, I have SummerSlam 94 open, and I have it already selected to The Undertaker versus The Undertaker.
Marcus is far more prepared than I am because I have not selected that. I just have SummerSlam 1994 loaded up in another tab, and I will make that selection shortly after.
Don't worry, we're going to give everybody time to get there. So you should be at a black screen, technically, at the 6-minute 47 mark. We will give you time to prepare. In that time, we're going to talk about some of the matches, just briefly. Manny, for Undertaker versus Undertaker, what are your thoughts on that one in general? What do you feel about that? Why was that selected?
I think as I've alluded to numerous times already in the last couple of weeks, Royal Rumble 94, when The Undertaker died, I was very much invested in that.
He literally died. Like Yokozuna, and it seemed like the entire locker room killed him. They killed him. Like it was, and then he got into the Tron, and he was like, "Now I'm going to rest in peace." And he died, and then he floated up to the sky. I literally watched a man float up to heaven, and it made me believe. And then when the Undertaker came back, the controversy behind that was the fact that
the Million Dollar Man had his own Undertaker.
Yeah, and so the WWE called investigators Leslie Nielsen and his partner from the Naked Gun to investigate the other guy. No, that's the other guy to investigate the missing Undertaker and who has the right Undertaker. So this has been the controversial storyline about that match, is that people still think the Undertaker died. Like they switched out the Undertaker, but they switched them out at this point. They switched the Undertaker. They changed it. It was no longer Mark Calloway. But no, in fact, it is still the same dude. It is still the same guy.
I need to do something. I need to flip the camera. Whoa.
Oh, nice. You like spinned upside down. The next match I'm going to talk about is Owen Hart, brother versus brother, Owen versus Bret, and I believe in a steel cage, right?
Yeah.
I believe it's one of the most ungory steel cage matches of all time. It was very technical from what I remember, but I remember really enjoying this match. I believe I enjoyed the WrestleMania 10 match more, but this one was equally as good.
Yeah, it was a follow-on from WrestleMania 10, and which is possibly arguably the best opening match at WrestleMania. And then I think this is probably it's ranked one of the best matches in SummerSlam history.
Yeah. And so throughout these watch-alongs we will be doing, if you can see the theme, it is SummerSlam. Other than this personal request by Wes, who I don't even think is in the chat today. Not Wes, by Chris.
No, it's Chris.
Yeah. By Chris, who isn't, I don't think, in the chat today to talk about. It is one of Rey Mysterio's best matches, if not his greatest feud and rival, is Rey Mysterio versus Psychosis. Back when Rey had one eye, back when Psychosis wore a mask. This is a real throwback match.
Back when Rey had two eyes, you mean?
You're correct. 100%. And this is back when Rey Mysterio was kind of just getting started out, and he was already the most innovative wrestler I've ever seen. This is what I think helped propel him into WCW, or he may have been wrestling around the same time doing both. But I'm not 100% sure. I think he was only ECW right here.
I think this was probably one of the matches that was the push to the lead up of all the luchadors in WCW.
Yeah. So, with that being said, I hope everybody's ready. Load it up, because we are getting ready to start with ECW. What? Come on, Wes. Look under ECW Hardcore TV under WWE Network. Select 1995, and then go to October 17th.
Alright, Wes, try this.
Oh, you can just send them a link, right?
Yeah.
In fact. Yeah, that makes sense.
You obviously have to put the HTTPS in front. YouTube won't let me post links.
I posted it as well.
Oh, you post a link?
Yeah, I did as well. I'm faster. Wait. I have the chat open on one side, and I have the window on there. So, without further ado, we are going.
Freddie ado.
I don't know. I say that a lot, but I don't know how many people actually get that reference about that Freddie Adu as a soccer player. All right, so
we should alleged superstar.
Yeah, he was the next Pele or the next Ronaldinho or the next Ronaldo. He was going to be the next big thing. He was going to lead America to win the World Cup. None of that happened. Not even close. Last time I saw Freddie Adu, he was playing for some independent soccer league in Las Vegas, gambling on a 3-card poker table. True story. All right, with that being, I'm ready to go. We're at 6:47. I don't do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to hit go. I'll say go and play at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Those are like kids' belts.
They are.
They don't even look like real belts.
No, it's cheap. Everything ECW did was on the cheap. And, for good reason. They were kind of broke.
Psychosis 2 belts. Psychosis DOS straps.
The original Bailey, Psychosis. Oh, man. I miss Joey Styles doing commentary, to be honest. I really do. Like,
I miss him.
I think he's a better version of Mauro Ranallo when he was by himself. Because they just want to yell. They just want to do that shit. They don't need partners, but WWE forced upon partners all do.
So, like, when I was watching NXT the other day, whilst at work, like, trying to do two things at once, Mauro Ranallo really is distracting. Like, even on a low volume setting, he's so loud.
I mean, he puts his heart and soul into every call. Like, every match is the biggest match of his life. Look at Ray. That's a little kid. He's going to fight a little kid. Yeah, he's going to fight a little kid. Always prefer small Ray Ray over big Ray Ray.
Original knees, Ray Ray.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. No
Do you
medical attention on those knees yet.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at how ripped he is in those abs. Jesus. Is Rey Mysterio the greatest luchador of all time? Does he have that title?
If he doesn't, the only one close would probably be Mil Mascaras after that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But I feel like Ray has done so much in the industry. Like, I think everybody knows Rey Mysterio. More than they know Mil Mascaras.
Who's this ring announcer? Like Mexican Todd Pettingill.
He's a cross between Tom Pettingill, Justin Roberts, and some Mexican guy I know. I don't even know who that dude is, but...
That's a shorter Dominic.
I wonder why is Dominic so tall? Like, Ray has no height
Mom's
to him.
jeans.
His
Ray's
mom
wife's
must be
taller
a
than
giant. She must be a giant. Oh! Ray showing off.
Whoa.
I don't know how Psychosis didn't knock him over with that shoulder block.
Look at this pace.
I know. Oh! For no reason! For no reason! Look at that! Holy shit!
Right at the beginning of the match.
Yeah. No bullshit. We're jumping over the rail. Let it go.
Policeman.
Jesus, who's that big black dude? I'm assuming security. Jesus, that dude's huge. Oh, he's going again.
No, that's gotta be a wrestler, that big black dude.
Ray dives again. And they talk about they dive too much in wrestling today. This match is all dives. All dives. Tope suicidas all the way. Oh, man. In 95, you know how hot it was in there where all these people packed in? Jesus.
Yeah.
So sweaty. I bet you it smelled.
It had to.
Yeah, it had to. Just a bunch of sweaty men.
No, everyone was drinking in the crowd. There are no kids there. Everyone was drinking.
Just a bunch of sweaty men.
That's probably how they made most of their money, through like concessions.
Yeah. That was a quick fall already. That's my main problem with 2 out of 3 falls. Is that the first fall goes too fast. You gotta take your time. That was the quickest fall. Psychosis is fucked up. He was worked.
Chris is here.
He could not take 2 dives like that.
The black guy is Big Swole's daddy. You wrong for that, Wes. You wrong for that.
You know, Psychosis can't get out the gate in this match. He's getting his ass whooped. Like, talk about putting the heat on the hill. This is not happening. Psychosis came out here flat-footed. He wasn't ready. What is he doing?
Oh.
He does one backdrop, and he celebrates. Jesus, he's being killed. Dive on his ass, Ray. I mean, I'd be dizzy if I was Psychosis getting hit this many hurricanradas.
Psychosis actually looks like he's a Power Ranger.
Yeah. I don't think he can wear this in the streets anymore. I can see Freddie Mercury wearing something like that. Flying reverse victory roll. I never knew I knew Spanish until he told me what the definition of a hurricanrana.
So Chris said, "See, I hate Ray. I can be objective and pick one of his matches."
It's nice. It's nice, right? Ray is
Truth
one
be
of the
told,
goats.
Chris, the only way I'm going to see any growth in you is if you pick a Charlotte match to watch.
A Charlotte or a Shawn Michaels match.
Yeah.
We should do the Iron Man match, Shawn versus Bret. It's an hour of everybody's life. Oh.
Casual Friday, Chris. All the lights went out.
Psychosis with the random thrust. You already lost in like 10 seconds. You can't be like thrusting. He should be thinking about, I got to get back in this game.
Do you know what the problem with these matches are? You know it's always going to go 1-1 before you even get close to the final 4.
I don't care. Just like you always know when someone's outside the ring, they're going to get in by 9. I don't care. Just make it good. I thought the best 2 out of 3 falls match I saw was Bayley Sasha way back, in which I thought was better than the Iron Man match, in which I don't believe Sasha won a legit fall in that match. I think she cheated to get her only win, and it told a better story that Bayley just had her number and just whooped her ass.
I quite like what Triple H and Shawn Michaels did with the 3 stages of hell.
Oh yeah, that was good. Oh,
I didn't know
that's
he had
it.
a powerbomb in his game.
I didn't know. He just threw out a powerbomb for no reason. What a lazy pin. Lazy ass pin.
What's going on with the lighting in this arena?
It's the ECW arena. Everything falls apart. I swear there's somebody swinging from the ceiling trying to get some shit to work. Like, I'm sure they didn't pay the light bill, and they're like throwing money at the guy $1 at a time.
Ooh, sharpshooter.
Oh, sharpshooter.
Ray
That was a tap.
out. No.
Yeah, that was a tap.
That looked like a tap.
I think it's the time before taps, though. This is back when you can hit the mat and be okay, and not actually tap. Why would you let that go?
Just let it go.
What? Psychosis does not know how to win. That's what's going on here. Check out that concrete. Concrete?
Gone are the days where you could actually throw things into the ring. I know wrestler safety is all number 1 and stuff, but like the real displeasure of throwing something into the ring.
Yeah. Yeah, the NWO days were the worst. The one throwing in the ring stuff I never got was when they were throwing shit at Andre the Giant in WrestleMania 3. I felt like that was so unnecessary. They were throwing so much stuff at him. Oh, that's all. Is he not going for a table break here? Psychosis does not know how to win. Chris, Rey is a GOAT. He might be on my Mount Rushmore. That's how good Rey Mysterio has been throughout his career. But most of it comes from young Rey. And then middle-aged Rey on SmackDown was pretty good. And then I found new respect for him now in old Rey. Because I'm like, he's still being able to do some of this stuff. Like, he's just toned down.
He seems like he's more story-driven now than any time in his career.
Yeah. Like, look at that shit!
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Ridiculous! That's ridiculous! Oh, random tombstone! That's a fall! That has to be a fall. Jarrett, and Psychosis with that lazy ass pin. He was already pushing off the pin before it happened. Psychosis does not know how to win. Boo! Psychosis was the one luchador who, that took the mask off when you immediately go, he should have kept the mask on. Like, this dude was ugly.
Yeah, but he was Mexico.
Yeah, but the greatest Mexican of all time was the Juice. Juventud. Because he felt that shit.
Who was the other one in there? Super crazy.
Super crazy. Other than the racial overtones of the Mexicans, I loved them. I really thought that was something there, and I don't blame Vince McMahon or anybody for being that racist, because I really thought that was pretty funny and entertaining. That they came out in lawnmowers, and that they were just, I don't know, they just seemed cool. Very racist, though.
So I was listening to some wrestling news YouTube video this morning.
Uh-huh.
And
shit!
That table didn't even break.
No, this was not gimmicked at all. Jesus.
Oh, there's a kid there. Someone brought
Yeah.
an ECW show.
Yeah, he has to learn how he gonna be a man. You gotta learn how to be a man.
This is the kid that kid is probably the kid that shoots up schools.
Yeah,
there's always a white kid.
Yeah. Oh, on top of those chairs. Jesus.
Yeah. So, do you know last week you were mentioning that they were going to go full with the Nation gimmick
Yeah.
on Raw? So, I think someone got in Vince's ear because the Nation's gimmick, so the Nation stable was meant to be a heel. It has always been a heel stable, whereas in this current world climate, I think they might not do it because of the racial undertones of it.
Well, I mean, the Hart Foundation was a heel stable, right? But in Canada, they were faces. I think you can pull something like that off, right? In which it seems like they're heel-ish. But on top of that, all you gotta do is make them hypocrites. Like, talking about all this black empowerment or something like that. But then on top of that, they're also stealing from the brother man, the black man on the side of that. Like, they're attacking Paulo. Jesus.
Yeah, but I think that's what I think that's why they're not going ahead with. They're not going full 100% on it because they're not sure of the backlash it's going to cause.
Yeah. I can see it in both ways. Oh. You know what I like about all these dives? And that Joe Montana jersey? Which is sick. Joe Montana jersey and mullet is 1995 in a nutshell. But what I like about these dives is that they look like they hurt the other person. They're not just catching them. It look like he's really throwing... Unprotected headshots.
Oh! What a sell. That was an incredible sell by Psychosis.
Yeah. Oh! I mean, Ray's going for murder. Ray's always had bloodlust. Go for the eye, Ray. Go for the eye. No, Wes. Psychosis is selling, but he's selling dazed and confused. Like, how did I get in this situation? Oh, he skipped the black guy's head. Fuck you, Ray. Fuck you. Black guy in a Boston jersey. Come on. That wasn't the prettiest.
That wasn't good.
No.
What was Ray's finisher before the 619?
It was the hip hop pop where he just do a springboard into the hurricanrana into the pin when you have your legs. I forget what it's actually how to describe it, but it's a very leveraged pin hurricanrana. I think it was called the hip hop pop. Oh, another dive. You know that hurts like hell because it's just concrete. That is just concrete.
Yeah, they didn't have mats down there.
There's no give on there. Oh.
Oh.
Right to Dominic. He was back here too, huh? The guy in the gray hoodie. Oh. Like, they did not care about these barricades at all. Like, literally a barricade could smack a kid in the face and just knock him out. They'd be like, all right.
That table that didn't break, whoever the ring crew was, just put it back to the same spot it was in.
Psychosis with 0 fucks to the abs. It's over. Flip on his ass, Psychosis.
Oh.
There was nothing pretty about that at all. He just fell.
Ray didn't sell that table.
He just fell on top of him. That table looked like it hurts like hell. Like you getting splinters in that one.
That really doesn't look like a gimmick table.
No. It looked like you would get splinters out of that shit. Oh.
He really does need to retire that attire, Chris. It looks like part of it looks like he shit himself already.
He shouldn't wear white. You shouldn't wear white like it's a very thin white. I don't know. But Psychosis, go for a pin. Go for a pin. Oh, this is it. I feel like this is gonna backfire. Oh, he missed.
Oh,
he missed.
He got him on the leg. He
didn't get all of it, as they would say today.
Oh, it's over.
That's it. This is why Chris selected this match. It's because Psychosis goes over. That outfit is filthy. That should, like, you gotta go up there and do some more damage. You didn't land the finish, Psychosis. And this is why Rey Mysterio is still wrestling today as the GOAT, Chris. It's because Rey would not have missed that finish.
This is quite a short match, Chris.
It's TV. I know it's pretty short. Bang! Look at that chair shot. I mean, they don't
the
need to
main damage from this move was his legs.
What? Shut up, Siri.
Why is Siri quoting the black guy?
I don't know. I said something. I said something that Siri was like, "What? What'd you say?" Chris said this isn't a match he wanted to select, but WWE doesn't have it on the network. He wanted to get this shit together. All right. So with Psychosis, Dope Straps.
Where would we have got that match that you were suggesting?
I'm assuming YouTube? Psychosis fist bumped the black guy. That's why he should have rooted for him anyway. Well, not that guy. He doesn't like that guy. That kid was like 2. Who was that kid that was 2-year-old? Is this Ray's last match or something? He's going to give a speech? Oh, Heat Wave 95. That's it. All right, we are moving on to the second match on our card. Undertaker versus Undertaker. This is on Summerslam 94 at the 2-hour and 26-minute mark. And 14 seconds, sorry.
Oh, wait, this was the main event.
Yeah. Yeah, what wouldn't it be? It's a zombie versus zombie match. Zombie versus zombie match.
So I'm on the 2-minute, 26, 13-minute mark.
Oh, Chris, that is a great match. I really enjoyed Pitbull 2 versus Jericho versus Tuco Estopio and Shane Douglas. That was the Elimination 4-Way match, right? That was a great match.
That should be on the network, but where are we going to find that?
I have no idea. No. That's the problem with some of these ECW shows. It just blends it together. Like, so it's really hard to find ECW shows because you're like, where the fuck is this? Because I don't even know if that was a pay-per-view match, the one I'm talking about. Like, in fact, the first time I saw it was on the ECW the Rise and Fall of ECW DVD. But because they don't have the matches to go along with that disc, it makes it harder to find.
Chris, the current match we're watching is Undertaker versus Undertaker, SummerSlam 94, and then that leads into Bret Hart versus Owen Hart in a cage match. So, what we are going to do is pause for station identification, grab some water, grab some snacks, let everybody set themselves up. We're going to be starting this match at the 2-hour, 26-minute mark and 14 seconds. I think. Is that what you have, Manny? 2:26:13.
What? I'm a second ahead? Alright, whatever. Well, maybe we'll do that match on the next show, the 4-way, because that match is great. That was when I became a believer of Two Cold Scorpio and was like, he's not just Flash Funk. This dude is dope. And Pitbull 2. I always enjoy wrestlers with the 2 in their name, like Mr. Wrestling 2. Just the old school shit.
Chad.
Like, how do you...
Chad, too bad.
All right, everybody.
The only Chad I like is Chad, too bad.
What about Chad Dawson of the FTR, who's no longer Chad Dawson?
He was never Chad.
What he a Chad? What did Dash Wilder and Chad's? I don't know. Anyway,
have you watched Hulk Hogan / the Giant Monster Truck match? No, but it could be the sandwich match for next week.
I think every week we should have a gimmick match of some kind of ridiculousness. Because this is the ultimate gimmick match.
Something that's not good, but is memorable.
Yeah. The monster truck match was trash.
What was that WCW match when they were fighting at the back of a flatbed?
That was Dusty Rhodes and somebody. I can't remember.
I think it was Dustin. Was it Dustin? I think it was Dustin, Rose.
It was Dustin? Dusty?
Yeah,
I can't remember. Dustin. Alright. So everybody, we should be on the thing. You should be at the 2-hour, 26, 13-second mark. I am about to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play, go, 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 go. I was like yelling.
Wave to the camera, everyone.
Yep. You know, you should.
Oh, it's the $1 Million Man.
You know how I know the $1 Million Man's not rich? He has that jacket on. What millionaire dresses like this? Anywhere. That's a cheap ass jacket.
That's rapper fake. That's rapper first money check.
I got that from the thrift store. This is all they had jacket. It's cold. Get the fuck away from me.
No, that's I got money when you come from nothing. Oh, he ditched Virgil at this point, boys.
Yeah. Virgil's gone.
No, Virgil got his freedom.
Yeah. Oh, God. The black man fought for his freedom. The $1 Million...
we need to watch that.
No, God. I mean, we do. And I need the whole recap with it, too. Like, I can't... Oh, man. He doesn't even look like The Undertaker. He looks shorter, too. How did I fall for this? How did I fall for this? By the way, Ted DiBiase is the only slave master I can tolerate. Just to let everybody know. He was the only slave editor that entertained me. Every other one, I don't care if it was in the movie Roots. I hated that motherfucker. But Ted DiBiase entertained the shit out of me. The $1 Million Man. Fake Taker doesn't even look legit. Jerry Lawler is clearly wrong.
I love that $1 Million Man's Taker was risen up by money and not the urn.
Yes. Like current Undertaker. Money McCool, rise up. We need the money. Oh. You know what I miss about Undertaker's entrance? Is that they used to always reference how cold it would get into the arena. And that even when I went to an arena where the Undertaker was at, I swear I felt like it got colder. I feel like it turned the air up.
It does. It really does, but I think it's also your mentality when you're in there.
Yeah. It's such a cool just thing. Like, they added so much atmosphere to it. This is the ultimate gimmick thing. I wonder what Ted DiBiase, probably a traditionalist of the business at the time, going like, what the fuck? But you know what? Let's do it for money. This is one of those matches I think Jim Cornette would be all shitting on today. God, he doesn't even look like him.
Who is this?
It's Chains from the DOA.
I really can't believe we're watching this match.
Yeah, this is great. This is greatness.
First of all, that this match exists to be watched.
That there is a Undertaker and Undertaker match. Yeah, Levi, correct. It was Chains. He confirmed it was me. I don't know if he had his facts, but I'm going with it. It's true. I'm 100% on board, Wes. Every wrestler should have to fight their evil doppelganger. And
and they're bringing him out in the casket. It was buried in.
Yep.
Continuity.
Don't lightning strikes it? Lightning strikes that casket, right? Or is that a different time?
I don't even remember.
I don't, but
yes.
Shout out to the Druids that finally turned on the Undertaker at the, what you call him? At the Boneyard match. I want to be buried in a casket like that. With the Undertaker's face on there. Just so when people go for 100 years, they think like, what the fuck? Ted DiBiase once had a coal miner's glove tuxedo match. He wasn't above being ridiculous. That's a good point. That's a good point. This is the shit. When people talk about, oh, they're killing the business with all these matches, look at this shit back in the 90s. They're literally wheeling a dead man in a casket to the ring.
Yeah, but think, this is the only gimmick that survived.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else is just a person now, except Luchasaurus. Like, we all know Luchasaurus is just a guy.
Oh, no.
It's the new urn.
I hated the giant urn. He was coming out there for a little bit after this time. I hated the giant urn.
I didn't like it because the giant light shined out of it.
I just hate the giant urn. I like the small urn. Paul Bearer, the master of ceremonies. What a showman. What a showman. Not only did he come out with a smoky coffin, and then
Hold
an urn.
the urn, Earl. Hold it.
I have to get in the ring. Earl is holding it like he's holding a fishbone. Like, don't spill that shit. Don't spill that shit.
Yeah, but at this point, we never knew what was inside the urn.
No. I'm glad they gave it backstory that it was supposed to be his parents' ashes that Kane killed. Or, yeah, Kane. Look at this production. I believe all this shit. This is how you raise the dead. That's a hell of a spotlight. DiBiase is selling the shit out of that. Like, what the fuck? Like, you gotta realize you have to rip off Undertaker at this moment. Like at this moment when it's all just been like, fuck, man, I know I got the wrong one.
Wasn't this when he had his stable of sellouts?
Yeah, this is around that time.
That fucking Tatanka.
Fuck Tatanka, man. Jesus, he ruined it for every Native American after that. Native American lives mattered.
Native American after that. How many were there after that?
It was Tatanka, and Native American lives mattered. Look at that imagery. Fucking Tatanka. I'm watching this. Look at that imagery, man.
Wait, he didn't come out of the coffin.
No, it was just smoke.
Oh wait, he was reborn.
Yep. Look at that strut. Look like he hold that. He look like he gotta take a shit, to be honest. That he's holding it right before he goes to the bathroom. Like, ooh, this is gonna be close.
What?
And this is what I love the WWF/E. This production value is ridiculous. This is a spectacle. Like, it's edged in my brain. Yeah, this is edged in my brain. This is kind of imagery and moments that they talk about that edges in your brain forever. And it's just like, wow.
I think that's what no one gives them credit for.
Like the imagery and like the... I want to say the cinematography. Like the Undertaker in that purple silhouette is like iconic. It's just like, oh. I knew a guy who lived at a place we lived at who tape collects and had every single WrestleMania. I thought he was the coolest guy. But then I realized how he was living and where he was living and that he was a junkie. And I realized, no, that guy wasn't the coolest guy in the world. He was a junkie. He just...
The fact that you thought he was cool. Which
I thought he was cool. I did. He had I thought he was the coolest guy. And he's not young. I'm talking about he's in his 30s.
How old were you at this point?
Maybe 11 or 12. It was very, like, probably should have been hanging around.
Out with a 30-year-old?
He had the wrestling tapes. He was cool. It's a dark twist to all that story, but look at this phony. But, yeah, I thought he was really cool. We probably could have got molested. Like, that's how bad that situation was, probably. They are not identical. One looks like a knockoff, and one looks like a legit human being. Like the Undertaker.
The giveaway is they don't have the same tattoos.
Yeah. The other dude's just short. I don't even think they're the same height. He looks like a thick Sami Zayn, according to Wes. That's true. Like, that could be anybody under there.
It is Sami Zayn. It really is.
I have a question. Since we have a person versus their evil person, their mirror selves, what wrestler today, Manny, would you like to see in a match like this?
Evil Bailey versus Happy Bailey.
Wow. I'm going with, what's his name? Braun Strowman of today versus the Adam. Oh my God, blanking out his name. What are they called? The guys that came out with the party dude. Oh my God, Adam something. Shit.
Oh, Adam Rose.
Adam Rose, yeah. Party Braun Strowman. The Rosebuds.
Rosebud
Strowman versus current day Strowman. Don't sell. I wouldn't sell for this guy. Oh, look how quick.
What? Did I just see Undertaker do a leapfrog?
I don't think I've ever seen him do a leapfrog. And this match is over. It's already over. Ted DiBiase knows he has to knock off, but he's still playing it up. Like, it's not like having a knockoff and going like, shit, this is just as good as the... Nah.
This match is so bad.
I'm into it. I'm into the bullshit they're slinging. Like, I knew it was trash, but once I got the leapfrog, I'm okay with it. Look at that suplex. Textbook. This is literally actually Undertaker to carry a broomstick. This guy is still keeping the gimmick alive. Like, yeah, I can take a suplex. There's nothing happening in this match.
Puppy Lawler versus Memphis Lawler.
I would like to see Straight Edge Society, CM Punk, the cult leader, versus the best of the world, CM Punk, the one that got beat up by in MMA fights.
You telling me you wouldn't want to see drugged up Shawn Michaels versus I've just found Jesus Shawn Michaels?
Wow, that's right, the best one. That's hands down. Drugged up Shawn. Knowing drugged up Shawn, he wouldn't even show up to the event.
Chris, I don't need 5-star matches. In fact, I picked this match.
Yeah, he picked this match. He picked this match. Oh. Dude is committed to this gimmick, to being the Undertaker.
I can't believe I just ate a sandwich on stream.
It's alright. You're not the last person to eat a sandwich on stream. In fact, I believe there's probably a channel in which you can eat a sandwich on stream and get a bunch of followers. If I had that stream, it would be the sandwich. And it'd be like, spell it like winch. But I don't even know what I'm doing with that.
Or a Halloween episode where you're a witch.
Yes. Oh! Oh, what the hell? What the hell?
This is really bad wrestling.
Yeah.
It's Chain's fault. He should not be in a main event.
No. He's really bad. Like, I feel like this is the one time you go, Undertaker didn't deserve this.
And then do a hashtag. And then Booker T will be mad. Oh, this is a big leg drop.
Oh, man. Oh. Doped up Texas Tornado versus World Class Kerry Von Erich. Well, honestly, if we want to do the doped up gimmick, the problem is I would want to see a tag match of the Rockers versus Shawn and Jannetty today, but the problem is Jannetty is still high. Like, he's never clean.
Didn't Jannetty post something about wanting to sleep with a girl and her mom?
Yeah.
Or if he had a shot. I remember that somewhere.
Yep. In my fuck Hogan wrestler versus wrestler, Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus real American Hulk Hogan or traditional Hulk Hogan would be probably
I don't think I need to watch that.
I wouldn't either, but I would. It'd be a sight to see. God, this is terrible. Like, literally, Chains can only do the throat punch. That's the only move he has.
Well, he'd have to adapt his moveset to the Undertaker, but moveset.
Even the Undertaker probably was like, "Man, I don't trust you doing shit on me." Do we get back-to-back tombstones? I think one does a tombstone, then the other does it, right?
No, I think it's the one where he sets him up for the tombstone and then he does the flip.
Oh, okay.
To reverse it.
Even those kids want nothing to do with it in the crowd. What a choke slam! What a choke slam! It got the kid's attention, so it was walking up the steps like leaving.
What?
Wait a no sell. We're wrong for talking poor without Eddie. Eric. Oh shit! I would not allow him to do a tombstone on me. I told you, yeah, he does it, and he does it to him later. God, this stuff's still staying in my brain.
Mable from Men on a Mission versus Viscera.
Now, does Mable from Men on a Mission, does he at least get the King of the Ring status? Or is this before even then?
No, because he turned evil when he got King of the Ring status. He got rid of Oscar.
Freudian slip right there. Is that the end?
It
has to be the end. I think that's the end.
No, D versus didn't do the money spot yet.
Oh, you're right. Three faces.
Undertaker out there to kill him for good.
Chris would like the Three Faces of Foley triple threat match. With Chainsaw Charlie in one corner and Terry Funk in the other corner. That's what I would do.
My eye!
Oh, God!
Paul Bearer was the original Paul Heyman.
Oh, one more. But he was cheating Undertaker out of money for years, considering why he's still wrestling today. Oh, there it is. What a match! Is that the Iron Sheik? People said they would be booing today. They would be booing. You wouldn't be able to survive the rail. People were satisfied that the purple Undertaker won.
Tension gone.
What are those Jews doing? They could have stopped him. Here comes the Klan, everybody. That's all these hoods were. They were Klansman hoods, but black. They were like, probably went to the Klansman shop and was like, "Hey, do these come in black?" Yeah, man. Cool. Jim Ross versus Oklahoma. Did he throw him in the casket?
Yeah.
They didn't even show it really, right?
This is what I didn't like about this.
It was just a light. They didn't even get the money shot throwing the other Undertaker in the casket. It's like, that should have been the end of it. See, this is the kind of stories I want to hear the Undertaker talk about on his like last ride documentaries. What the fuck? What was going on here? Let's hear about Undertaker versus Undertaker. Unofficial, like this should be a streak match in my opinion. Not Summerslam match. This should be a streak match. Oh, we're going to the Macho Man. It wasn't. What? The show clearly ended.
No, he's staring down Macho Man. Oh wait, it's Leslie Nielsen.
R.I.P.
Chris, what would I need with an urn and a flashlight prop? It served no purpose. The original Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Cash that shit in. This is so stupid. Alright, we're moving on to our next match. It's the Hearts.
Would you like a bonus match, Marcus?
Huh?
Because also on this card it's Tatanka versus Lex Luger.
Oh man, me and I man
American Lex Luger.
Maybe after this match, yeah. And then we'll see if we can get Tatanka versus Luger. Now, as everybody set up, this one should be as long as set up. Go ahead.
I think the timestamp should be where we hit Bret Hart addresses Owen Hart.
Oh, okay. Because that's the promo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 1 hour, 33 minutes, 39 second mark with Bret looking menacing with Todd Pettengill into the camera, holding the greatest WWE championship or WWF championship that has ever existed. Ever. The 7 pounds of gold. I never thought it was that heavy. This one never looked heavy. Maybe that's the problem with it. Yes. I saw the Dark Side of the Ring, Macho Man, Elizabeth. What was that? But yeah, I saw it. You know, all Macho Man stories make me sad because he should still be around today. Damn it! Why couldn't it have been Hogan?
I paused this at 1 hour and 33 and 39, and Todd Pettingill is wearing the most amazing waistcoat underneath.
Yeah, they look very judgmental. I'm not doing anything, guys. I'm sipping water. Uh-oh. Is something going on with our live feed?
Doesn't look like it.
I'm fading in and out.
Oh, now.
What the hell? Where did I go? I just disappeared from it.
Oh yeah, your camera just disappeared. I'm on a full screen by myself.
What the hell?
What's just happened?
Hello?
I can hear you.
You still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the live feed.
But why is... What the hell is going on? Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. What the hell? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I wonder if the public still hear me. I need a technical difficulty sign. What the hell? I just saw me blinking back and forth, and
yeah, and then it was doing that numerous times on the live stream.
I have no idea what happened right there. Maybe my camera overheated. It feels really hot. I don't know why.
You were in the presence of Undertaker versus Undertaker.
Yeah, I knew something bad would happen out of that. All right, we're back, guys. Woo. And now we should come to the conclusion of the show. But I'm really zoomed in now, huh?
Yeah.
Just deal with it. I'll fix that later. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? So, without further ado, guys, set your timer to the 1 hour 33 minute mark, 39 seconds. Todd Pettingill and Bret Hart should be looking menacing at you. I am about to put the countdown up of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play! Hit play! Hit play! I stripped through.
Oh, Bret Hart with the Logan Paul excuse.
He doesn't sound like he has strip throat. I think he's lying, guys.
He definitely. Oh, that's the best world title.
It is. Zoom in on that beautiful baby right there. There it is.
I hate
them.
guts. Chris, you don't have to be on time to do streams. The only people that have to be on time is us.
Yeah, and we don't even have to be on time. Oh.
No, Bret was really bad at promos, now that you think about it. It was a good thing he was good at wrestling, otherwise I don't think he would have made it.
I feel like I get a very Seth Rollins vibe from him. And I know that they sound completely different, but the way they deliver their promos or the way it's like, the cadence of it is very Seth Rollins. I can see Seth Rollins saying the exact same thing about his little brother Owen. Do we have the Harts at ringside for this match? Because I like hearing Jim.
And... Wait, the whole family's in attendance. Do you not remember the end of this?
I kinda, yeah. I get them mixed up with the WrestleMania match. But I just enjoy hearing Lawler talk shit about the Harts. It's talking about, look at his ugly ass mom. Like, I'm like, that's so harsh.
Popcorn, Chris. Popcorn.
We don't have the class to eat pistachios, alright? We eat popcorn.
Well, I eat popcorn.
Yeah, I don't eat nothing.
Dignified by not eating, by being not eating on the stream. I
sipping water.
I may have a soup, but you'll see me eat a hamburger.
All right, Manny. Here's the verdict. What do you think of this cage? To me, I love this cage, but what do you think?
I love this cage. I think the only people that didn't like it was the people that were actually in the ring, because apparently it hurt.
It looked like it hurt like hell. That's why I think I liked it. I do like the rule that you don't have to exit the cage. I like pinfall and submission cage matches over climbing over the top.
This one was all about escape, wasn't it?
Yeah. I prefer the matches to be you could do either or. You can pin and submit them, or you can climb over the top. By the way, it's one of the best theme songs ever.
It really was.
It really sounds like a model was walking down. It's like this was for somebody else, but he got it and just made it work, and then I just associated with Owen Hart.
Thing is, he's had that music for ages. Remember, he had this music when he was rocking with Coco.
Yeah. Like, it didn't change. I believe him, man. It's before he got the slammies. It's before the slammies, before the fade. Look at that athleticism.
Go on, Jim.
I don't know why Jim the Evil Neidhart reminded me what Eric would look like if me and Ryan had a match. Oh.
No, he didn't stick the landing.
No, he did not. I can't tell if that was intentional or not, or not. It's just like, oh, he just really almost fell out after that.
How many of them are sitting over there?
Yeah. Yeah, the Chris, I never liked the escape rule. The escape rule was implemented, I forgot. I remember hearing the story, it was implemented a long time ago, in which the point was you beat your person up so bad in that cage that they couldn't stop you from walking out. Somehow that got interpreted to, if you escape the cage, you win the match. And ever since then, they had the escape rule. Yeah, and
everything became about making, like, really nostalgic escape matches.
Yeah, and I was like, no, that's not what I want. And then, to have the escape, I guess it was more excuse for people to jump off the top of the cage. Pretty much. Because there's no other reason logically why you would climb up to the top and jump on somebody.
Who else is left in the chat other than Chris?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked. I believe Levi was in there, but they may have all dipped.
Pick one of our next matches for next week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a mixed bag. Shane McMahon versus Test.
Ooh. Shane McMahon versus Test. Shout out to Levi,
Same
Chris,
versus,
everybody's making it to the chat. Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior versus Rick Rude.
Oh, I'm down for that way. Even though I know it's trash. I know it's like 2 minutes too. But I'm there for Rick Rude and the Warriors entrance.
I tell you what, I'm gonna post this list on our on our socials, and then let the chat pick the next 2.
Okay. Of our SummerSlam
Chris,
series.
are you on our Facebook? Chris, are you on our Facebook, or are you on our like social media?
I don't even know what I did for him to go, how dare you.
Oh,
I always feel that should be a legal move. I mean, it's a nut shot. It's a nut shot. Constant heel, Jerry the King Lawler right there. I want to see their faces of them watching their kids fight to the death in a cage.
oh, so he said, "How dare you?" when you said Warrior versus Rude was trash. Was Kendo in the cell at SummerSlam, man?
I think so. That may have been the Dog Kennel match.
Yeah.
That may, I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember it was an absolute failure, but it involved the Big Boss Man and Al Snow. Let's see who. Can't remember. By the way, I hated the rolling DDT. I like when you just go face down straight. When you do the little roll with it, I'm always like, that didn't look like it hurt it. I mean, they don't look like concerned parents. The mom looks like she's into this shit. Helen looks like she's into this. Like,
well, Stu knows the deal, don't he?
yeah. Like she literally cheering for. She's clearly cheering for Bret. That would mess me up psychologically if my mom chose Eric or somebody over me. Like, yeah, let's go, Bret. Kick his ass.
Chris, I don't imagine you ever wear pink.
The Inseguri. An overused move in today's wrestling.
I don't think it's used not nearly enough these days.
It's in like 20 matches.
No, because I mostly see super kicks.
It's not used as much as a super kick, but whenever somebody's in a corner or rope, that's basically the Inseguri. Just they don't grab the leg. It's a non-grab leg. I guess you call it a drop kick, but it's just an Inseguri. Everybody does the ghetto blaster. Back body drop, Vince. Back body drop. Get your moves correct. Get your moves correct. What is a suplex? I mean, it technically could be considered a suplex, but whatever.
Do you remember a time when wrestlers just wore wrestling boots?
Yep. Now they wear tennis shoes with the little flaps to make it look like they're wearing boots. Disgraceful. But it takes like an hour to lace up your boots. For Halloween, I was going to dress up as Macho Man Randy Savage. One, I couldn't fit the boots that I got. And two, trying to lace them up anyway was just like the worst. The worst. Bret wrestles like a modern day Total Diva. With the bulldog moves. Didn't Owen Hart's Inseguri, like, for one of Shawn Michaels' drug excuses, it took him out with a concussion? I thought it was devastating at that point. And they were selling it for like a minute. And I was like, damn, he has the best Inseguri in the game. And I think it's before they even called it the Inseguri. I don't even know what it was called back then.
There was so many things that took out Shawn Michaels. When Sid powerbombed him 6 times.
Dude was the biggest problem in the history of wrestling. Deserves his own, like, Hall of Fame of Shawn Michaels, Dickhead, the documentary. What did he do? And, like, there's a lot of it, he'd be like, probably, maybe. I don't remember, but yeah, it's probably true. Fuck, I'm an asshole. Is that how Bulldog really dresses outside? Guns out,
What?
Jerry curl, glasses.
If I had muscles, I'd do that.
Always with the guns out, like never have
Wouldn't
sleeves
you?
on. Yeah, but I would go no shirt on all the time. I wouldn't go with the vest.
I'd be doing an Otis. I'd rock a blazer without the sleeves. Black Hogan.
Chris, if you go on this Black Hulk Hogan may die of the shock. He go, no! It's one thing for my daughter to interact with him, but for me, for someone to be me, oh God! Go! Go! The crowd's really into this. They're really going no. I can't tell if they're cheering or if they're booing. Just drop down. I don't know why he would climb back in over that, though. Like, he's holding my hair. I feel like I could win this match. I could take the pain of him pulling my hair. Oh, those Bret punches. I mean, Chris, I agree. There's part of me that did think Hogan was black with his dark ass tans, and like he was, and you know, our shoddy TVs. It was mostly our TVs and not being in high definition, the shoddiness of the TV and the combination of his dark ass tan. It was really confusing. But more importantly, I thought Macho Man was the blackest wrestler in the history. I was sure. I was 100% sure. 100%. Like, he's black. He's black. Like, there's nothing. Just a little light skin.
Dusty. Taz, yeah, I agree with
Taz.
I agree with
Taz is really dark.
No,
I still don't know what Taz race is. I think he's just Italian, right? I have no idea what Taz race is.
Yeah, I think he's just Italian.
Like, to this day, I never, like, asked about Taz. It was just like, I assumed he was black. Or even Samoan-ish. But I have no, I never, like, considered him to be a white guy. There's a lot of punching in this match.
That's a really odd fact to know. Ron Simmons used to think Taz was black.
At work one time, I thought this one girl was black. And she was not black at all. I just thought she was light skinned. And I was talking to her, and we were just talking. And I was like, yeah, they always try to keep it down. It was a weird, awkward moment of her realizing that I thought she was black. And her thinking that I think that she's black. And then looking back and forth. And I go like, you're not black. It was just really awkward. Really awkward. Well, shit. it was one of those moments where you just go, oh, shit. Lesson learned. Oh. When we used to have
That
our,
actually
like...
sounds like it hurt. You can actually
Yeah.
hear him hit the cage as he's running.
Yeah. It's hella painful. That's pure steel. That's a steel cage. Like, when they moved it to the apprentice to the gates, I was like, oh, that's whatever. I can take that bump. But a steel cage would kill him.
I still never get people that wear sunglasses indoors.
You got, you know, you either one cross-eyed or two. You think you look cool. I don't know. It's not a good look. Fred with that clubbing bro and elbow. Let me check at the chat. I got distracted into the match. No, she was just white, by the way, guys. She was just white. There was no.
But did you get her number? Is what Chris said.
No, it wasn't even talking like that. It was currently, I was just like her boss, and I was just, you know, chilling. It could have been an HR situation because I was just talking about. I can't remember the black incident that happened, but it was a black incident that happened, and I think I was upset about it. We were talking about it, and
black incident.
Yeah, it was something that happened. Somebody got shot, or it was some injustice. And it was absolute. It was like this is some bullshit, man. They always try to get something like that, and I was like, oh, this is awkward. But to be honest, I think I do still have her number. Oh God! Oh God! I mean, I can't boo Owen for that. That's just good offense. Look at Jim Neidhart. That's how I would do. That's your son. That's your son. That's my other son. But that's your son. Your son down. No, Chris. It was an international American incident. This was not like a person I know down the street that got shot. This is something that was in the headlines. Consider Trayvon Martin or Mike Brown or something like that. It was some injustice. I can't remember which one. All these years blended together.
Mike Chioda with a mullet.
It was a good mullet though. He got the waves going. I don't know how effective the headbutt into the sternum was. Bulldog's confused on who he wants to cheer for. It's clear who the Jim the Evil Neidhart's shooting for, but the Bulldog seems like he's going back and forth. If I'm correct, I believe CM Punk was actually at this match. He was telling Bret this on the now canceled WWE backstage.
What are they doing going forward with that?
What, WWE backstage?
Yeah.
It's gone. It's just canceled. Pretty much it. Never coming back. It was actually a solid show. It's just that it got really pandemicked, and it was at a stupid time slot. Like, coming on 11:30 at night is not good for anybody. Especially when your target demo is for kids. On a Tuesday night.
You biting Eric in his stomach.
It's the best offense you could ever have. Self-defense. Go, Owen! Go! 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 God damn it.
Oh, just go.
Just drop! No! Oh! The strength of Bret. I wonder what BS Vince would have came up with if he actually fell over and, you know, like, it, like they're like, oh shit. Both feet didn't touch, kinda.
crowds aren't even into matches like this anymore.
No, because, it's gone. The magic of wrestling is gone for most people because I feel like there's dirt sheet shit and no one's really over. It's more people just want to see what happens, I feel like. Angle slam!
No.
Angle slam!
Chris.
I seen a match with, refer to the chat for those who are not watching live. We were talking about Hogan and Bossman in a cage match. And Chris is saying that Hogan had a really good match with Bossman. It's probably one of his better matches. The one match I saw where Hogan can wrestle was when he had a match in Japan against somebody. And I was like, oh, he's actually doing shit. And it was like, oh, he actually has other moves. But it works better. Just because you can do the moves, I feel like it's more of a testament today. It doesn't mean you have to do them. It's better to, like, just work your character, wrestle your character. Like, even Steve Austin would say, like, he wrestled better when he was younger before the knee injuries and the neck injury. But the Stone Cold character was a better wrestler in his injured state. Oh, wow. It was the first. It had to be the first cage spot, right? Would it actually use it as a weapon? Or, like, second. They haven't really used this as a weapon much.
No.
Cause I can see Bret going like, damn, that shit's gonna hurt. I'm not doing that. We'll wrestle the match.
I just love how much Jerry Lawler on commentary hates Bret Hart.
Yeah. I mean, I would hate the man too if he made me kiss your feet. He stuck your feet in your mouth. I mean, that was the
Do you
worst.
remember the promos leading up to that, where he was just when Lawler was putting his foot in anything?
Yeah, it was so disgusting. I couldn't deal with that. I could not deal with that. It was too gross. That was a legendary grossness. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put myself in cow shit. It's like, why are you doing this to yourself? I like how much Jim the Devil Neidhart is selling this. See? Like, if I was in the crowd, I feel like this would be real. The way Jim the Devil Neidhart is jumping off his seat. Like, oh, shit. Get him.
Oh, power driver.
Yep. It's a good power driver. A good power driver. Although, after watching Impact Slammiversary, Eric Young may have the best pile driver ever. Like, every time I see it, I always go like, that's a safe pile driver. Even back in the day. But today, that pile driver be a Canadian destroyer. Off the top of the cage.
Well, his speed's ruined now, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Undertaker sit up by Bret? No. Doesn't have it in him.
Bret ain't got it.
Let's go, Owen. Let's go. This crowd is so invested into this. I hate sounding like the old guy.
Underrated in WWE history.
He is, and he's always going to be like that because his wife doesn't. And I'm not blaming her for blaming them for, the husband and all that shit. Like, we can go to the bag of words, but because of the situation between them, they can't really highlight or feature her. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Back to the situation at hand, but because of their situation, the disconnect between agreement, they can't feature Owen like they probably want to, and like saying like, oh, this is how great he was and how underrated he was, and then, I mean, it's always mentioned, but they don't ever highlight it. Like, you can't show a bunch of old Owen matches. Oh. Bret's fighting for his life. Oh, his temper's took it over.
Oh,
Hold him! Don't let him out! Grab him by the balls!
do you know, I would have escaped foot first.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would try to go hands first. Vince McMahon's clearly stated both feet have to touch the ground. You cannot do it with your hands. He's crawling, and it's like, oh. Oh, I feel like if my head would hit the ground, though, I should win. I feel like it should be like NFL. If my elbow or knee or something hits the ground, it should be clear. Damn. Damn it. Bret doesn't know where he's at.
Neither does Owen.
The door's on the other side, Bret. I wonder if he really bug up. Or is he really just selling that he's a little dazed?
I think Bret's saying that he's discombobulated. Look at those leap! Look at that leap from Owen.
Oh. Yep, Levi, I like to see the dark side of it. You can understand, I actually understand both sides of it. In which, like, yeah, it was shitty done, the rig they did for the Blue Blade. Yeah, that was, Jesus. The rail must hit the cage or something. That was an epic sound. That's it. But I can see both sides of, like, the family being really upset with WWE for them doing the shoddy rig and putting people up in a situation. But I can also see WWE going, it was an accident. But then they also have to match the show continue, which you can't justify. It's so much shit that goes on to that situation in which the Owen Hart death. It's so horrible. It's just a horrible situation.
Wait, who did Chris kick?
Ooh. That's why I kicked your leg out of your leg. What?
Could you? I'm not gonna lie. I would want to be in the Burger King Hall of Fame. I don't know why I would want to be in the Burger King Hall of Fame, but I would be in the Burger King Hall of Fame.
Just keep me out the Burger King Hall of Fame. I can't stand Burger King. Can't stand it. Oh. Oh, no! 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 Damn it! Fuck you, Bret. Fuck you. Is that an eye gouge? I didn't really remember how long this match was.
Really long.
Yeah. I mean,
Enjoyable.
it's good. It's enjoyable. But I didn't realize it was this long. I always thought it was on the shorter side. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
That's how you do a spinning heel kick. For those watching at home, that's how you do a spinning heel kick. Fuck you, Tyler Breeze and X-Pac and your spinning heel kick. That's a spinning heel kick.
Don't be mean to Tyler Breeze.
His spinning heel kick sucked. His spinning heel kick sucked. The Botox injection, I believe he called it, it sucks. That's a real spinning heel kick. Let's go, Owen. Even though I know how this ends. I just like, maybe something would change this time. What I like about this match, it's psychologically sound. Like, there's nothing you can pick apart and say, this is not what would happen. I mean, there's a lot, but this is like, it's really psychologically sound. It's not like I'm like these guys are doing something really dumb. Both men are actually wrestling like a strategy that makes sense.
Well, I think that's the case with every Bret match, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, even if it was a stupid match, Bret always had some sort of psychology where you wanted to care about Bret's match.
Yeah, it makes you like care. It seems like it's more of a sporting event or athletic contest, and like, oh man, this is challenging. Like it looks like both men want to win. They're not like just wasting time to do another move. They're telling the story that it's brother versus brother, and you know it's competitive, and it make you believe like at some points Owen had a chance to win this match. Spoiler alert for anybody that didn't know, Owen doesn't win. I agree with Levi, the WrestleMania match is still better. That's my favorite match. Maybe because Owen wins.
Stampede Wrestling. I never really watched that stuff.
That's the Canadians. That's original Bret and stuff. There's no way I could have saw that. There was no way in my lifetime where I could have saw that and I would have known anybody that would have had tapes of Stampede Wrestling. In the ghettos of LA, there is nobody that has Stampede Wrestling. And me going like, hey, you want to talk about some Stampede Wrestling? I'd be lucky if I got a conversation to talk about Bret and Owen in my younger days. You're like, oh man, you watch the wrestling? By the way, just because we haven't said this in a while on the show, I just want to bring this up. But fuck Chad, by the way, FTC, hashtag. Just because I haven't said that. I haven't said that enough. But here's my...
While there's a stale moment in the match, be sure to check out our merch page. I can't even remember it now. Storefrontier.com/ESPN. Pick yourself up, Manny and Marcus shirt. Support the brand.
Support the brand. Subscribe, like, ring the bell, whatever it takes. Share it. Bring it up in wrestling show communities, whatever chat you're in, or Reddit or Facebook page or group. Do your best. Oh, the suplex is epic. Woo! Bang! Oh. It really looks like Bret took the brunt of that. Like always seemed like he landed safely. Bret looked like he almost broke his neck. The mom is loving it. She's what a sick person. What a sick person. She's just sick. Just loving the violence. Undertaker sit on my Bret? No, don't have it in me yet. Oh, I may gotta decide. Nope. Oh God!
I'm telling you now, that was a pin. Lying on top of Owen, that was a pin.
It's a pin. He's out for the 3, but no referee. Do you think this match happened today? Do you think it would be considered as good? Like by the I guess the younger or youthful wrestling fans, would they be into a match like this?
Depends who it is.
Like it's no blood and guts. It's not a bunch of high spots. It's just really good storytelling for the most part. Like that's all you're getting out of this.
Well, when you kind of see like the reaction to some of the Thatcher matches, I don't think you probably would.
Yeah. Oh! By the way, no one applies to Sharpshooter right like Bret and Owen. And
Natty doesn't even do it properly.
Natty doesn't do it. Cesaro sucks at it. I hated Stings. I hate Stings always, his whole career. It just never looked right.
I hate when the Young Bucks do it.
They just do stuff. I feel like they just do everybody's move. They're a moveset from the 90s and they have a catalog. Oh, look at that reversal. Even this reversal looks better than what 90% of everybody does. The way he sit backs on it. Ah, that's a submission hold. Bulldog is pumped.
Look how ripped he was.
I know. Oh, the tap. For 4 taps. Oh, the Rocks was horrible. But every time the Rock did it, I marked out because I thought about Bret. The Rock can do no wrong. Even when he fucked up a move like the Sharpshooter, it was like, oh, the Rock's doing the Sharpshooter. He had no reason to have that move. I think even Benoit did a Sharpshooter in the sun.
I don't think it's done nearly enough. It's a cloverleaf.
No, it should be. The first person I saw do a cloverleaf, and I just made sure that was Dean Malenko, and I was that's one of the best moves I've ever seen. And then when Sheamus pulls it out, I'm like, that's a dope move too. And it's just, I've never seen a bad cloverleaf applied, but it's not done enough. That could be somebody's finisher. This should have closed the show. This should have closed the show. Why was Undertaker? I understand the spectacle of it all.
I know, but this is a title match as well. I don't understand why this didn't close the show.
Like, and it also seems like the crowd is hotter for this match than they were for Taker versus Taker.
Well,
like Bret was the star.
Especially the way when you look back at it, especially the way this match ended, it's kind of the way you would have wanted to close out this show.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this finish. I just saw the setup for it.
I mean, Owen doesn't have the best strategy right here. I'm going to knock you out. Oh, shoot, he falls backwards. So cool, so
I saw
smooth.
him put his leg through the rope. And I was like, yeah. Anvil's pissed. Look at that.
Jumping the rail. He's jumping the rail. Why? 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 I mean,
his wife did not need that.
No. I'm sure that's the only bump she's ever taken in wrestling.
What is Anvil wearing?
I don't know. But well, this feud continues, guys. Nothing was settled with that. Production guy just trying to do his job.
Owen's taking his boot off.
Well, maybe you wouldn't want to end the show like this. No, I'm thinking about it. Of them getting their heat back.
You telling me if this happened on, like, say, Extreme Rules, you wouldn't tune into Monday Night Raw after this? I would.
I would. You're right. You got a good point. Bam! Beat his ass. Beat him ass with your own shoe. You would think something more. Yeah, you would think more would have happened. You would think more would have happened with Owen and Neidhart, but not much came of this. I mean, they were a team and all, but it's not like, oh, they were this monster heel. They look like the top of the company. Like, this looks like some NWO shit. That they're fighting off their own family. Jim, who's not a real blood relative, is really destroying this family. Bulldog, the good son-in-law.
From here, how we got Owen and Bulldog tag teaming together.
Bulldog went heel. I think it all started when they reformed the Hart Foundation.
No, I think they were teaming before that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe Bulldog went away for a bit. Because I remember he was always injured and had to come back after a while. I don't know. Oh! I feel like the Harts had full creative control of this segment. This is some some good defense. This is two guys holding up an entire family. Owen after a match.
Oh, this is incredible. Bulldog's in.
Honestly, you know what this makes? It makes Bulldog look like a star. But they really didn't do much with Bulldog other than the Intercontinental title match. That's like his biggest
Bulldog
moment.
was severely limited in what he could actually do.
I'm just saying, he has the look of the guy Vince McMahon would want to push. Amber lost a shoe. Oh, no. Another shoe being thrown.
Oh, he threw the shoe in the face.
Bolt cutters. Yeah, I would have definitely ended the pay-per-view with this. You're right, Manny. This is heat. What's going to happen next on Monday? I mean, it's no Monday. There was no Raw.
There was Raw around this, wasn't there?
Was it? Raw came out, what, 93? 93, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was nowhere near as big as it was like maybe 5 years down the line from here.
Yeah, it wasn't really a cliffhanger show. It was just a show. Like, stuff happened, but I don't feel like you got follow-up storylines on that. Back in the 90s, I feel like I got all my storylines from Superstars and WWE Challenge. Raw was just happening. It was like, oh, Monday Night Raw, so I'll watch it. And stuff would happen. It was good. But it wasn't like...
Who the hell
look at
turns
that.
up to a pay-per-view wearing a tie-dye shirt?
I don't know, man. What fashion? What a fashion statement.
Well, one of Bret's brothers thinks he's the Fonz. Hey.
I like that you associated calling him one of Bret's brothers, not Owen's brother as well. Owen and Nick Diehard. Good heel work. I ain't got time for this shit. He got a point.
Anvil looks like he's ready to fight someone.
Yeah, this then looks like I got fans watching two guys get out of a bar, and they're just pissed off. It's yelling in the street, and they're clearly the guys that were in the wrong. They clearly instigated the whole thing.
See, I would have ended the show. The show should have ended.
Yeah. It should have ended with Owen yelling, "Good night, everybody." Did Lawler have a match this night? Oh no, he just wore his ring gear, right? It didn't matter.
Yeah. Look at that chest.
I know, just a manly, hairy chest right there. Hey, keep those kids away from Lawler back there, by the way. He may be trying to date one of them.
that black guy with the glasses behind Lawler was at every pay-per-view for like a good while. He
had a good run of like being everywhere. Ah, shoot. Man, we got one more, but I mean, we've been streaming for what, 2 hours now? Or do you want to end it?
I don't mind. I don't mind watching another one. What do you want to watch?
Oh, you know, if I had to watch another one, it's Tatanka versus Luger. It's Tatanka versus Luger.
You're gonna end it with Tatanka versus Luger.
What a main event! Yeah.
Some bonus content out there.
This is at the 52-minute, 23-second mark. Yeah. I started the promo with them in the back. And Todd Pettigale at the 52-minute, 22-second mark. I believe it's where it starts. Oh, man. To disrupt. We should just watch the whole SummerSlam 94. At this point.
Like that's what we should do next time anyway.
Yeah, we could just watch the whole show. Because we're just picking and choosing. The other match on here, we could have watched Man on a Mission. Mable versus Jeff Jarrett.
In the chat, next week, would you like us to watch SummerSlam 98 or SummerSlam 2000 and... Was it 1 or 2? 2002.
2.
Chris probably won't pick 2002 because that was the return of Shawn Michaels. Or he might watch the whole thing until the end.
I mean, he can root against him. Shawn Michaels does get his ass beat a lot of in that match. It's right before the finish. Off. Go, guys.
So 98, the main event was... Well, wait. The main event for today or the main event of the two pay-per-views for next week? Chris, what did he do to you? Like, I know you don't like him, but it's never been explained to me why you hate him so much.
Well, Shawn Michaels is pretty much a dick, though. His early career. Maybe he did something. I'm sure he did. I'm sure Shawn Michaels did it wrong.
98, if we watch the whole pay-per-view, it will end with Stone Cold versus The Undertaker. And 2002... I believe was the unsanctioned match between Triple H versus the returning Shawn Michaels.
I say we go 2002. I'm willing to leave the 90s. Let's go 2002. Let's get something more modern.
I think 98 is something I want to watch closer to the actual SummerSlam.
Yeah, cause that's my favorite. That's probably my favorite. That's Highway to Hell, right? That's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I can watch that whole show. I think I watched that show back to back to back. Like 3 times. I think we recorded it. We paid for it, recorded it. And then I rewatched it like back again, and then I rewatched it again. That's how much I love that show.
Well, most people consider SummerSlam 2002 the best SummerSlam ever.
Oh. Well, I call 98. SummerSlam versus SummerSlam.
Nah, because we both hold 98 in such high regard.
Yeah.
So
98 I hold
we'll hold
ridiculous.
off on 98. We hold off on 98.
2002 then.
2002 we'll watch next week.
The year I graduated. The summer of my graduation. That's probably why I don't remember much.
So is everyone ready to watch Luger versus Tatanka?
Oh, the greatest. Oh man, here we go.
We're finishing off hot.
Yeah, I mean, this is the only way. It started with, yeah. I mean, every type of match is available here. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, everybody hit go. Oh, man, we missed that match. We missed Razor Ramon. You son of a bitch, Tatanka. You sold out. I hate both of these guys. I hate both of them. Luger for different reasons than Tatanka. Tatanka sold out.
Has Lex Luger sold out to the $1 Million Man? 54% said yes.
Oh, it's before Tatanka announced that he sold out, huh?
Yeah.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit, Tatanka.
Oh no, mine started buffering. No.
No, you're missing the $1 Million Man. They show the highlights. I don't remember the Heartbreak Hotel. Oh no, but this is the segment I didn't know it was Heartbreak Hotel. This is like the iconic moment, him just yelling, "You sold out." I mean, Tatanka was really heelish. I am currently on the 53rd minute and about to be the 54th minute. 54 exactly right now. Yeah.
That's in the ring already, isn't it?
No. I'm 54 5 seconds, and $1 Million Man is at the. They're showing a recap.
54. I'm gonna go to 54 and 13.
Yeah, that'd be exactly. I'm 54 14. Lex Luger will
be so disappointed in you.
Yeah. Lex Luger was not the guy on anything. He was the guy that was almost the guy that was never the guy.
I'm so glad he was not the guy.
Yeah. He's the guy that people describe Triple H as, is like the guy that was forced down your throat and because of the management really liked him. Or what Roman's accused of being. He's just not. Like, this guy has nothing going for him.
But when you think about it, yeah, Roman, Triple H, regardless of the office having a stick up their ass, they could both go in the ring, and they never disappointed.
Luger couldn't. Look at this motherfucker.
Running out to the ring.
I don't have any recollection of this match at all, Manny. So I'm coming into this one fresh. I know the storyline, but I have no recollection of this.
Rest in peace, Fink.
Rest in peace, Fink. Yeah. Was Tatanka dead? Tatanka's dead, right?
I think he's still alive.
He might still be like, look at him throwing up Nazi logos. Look at him. Look, what a Nazi. Look at him. Fucking Nazi. This is a racist character, by the way. I mean, we got rid of the Washington Redskins. We need to remove all evidence that Tatanka ever existed. You sell out Tatanka.
For temporarily, the Washington football team.
The Washington football team. And I think they're going to just stick with that, too, out of hate. And then, like Hydra, they're going to whisper it in, go Redskins.
Hell Redskins.
Hell Redskins. Ah.
Even his entrance music I hate.
Yeah, it was... Nothing ever worked for me in any company he's ever been in. I never got behind it. Whether he was a narcissist, whether he was on the Lex Express, whether he was in WCW, nothing behind it.
As the narcissist, because it was just a gimmick.
Yeah. You know, like, even when he showed up in Nitro, and you know that epic moment when they're in that mall, it's like, it's Lex Luger doing here. I kind of had an eye roll right there. I had nothing but an eye roll, like, is that what they're doing? They're bringing Luger? Do not care.
Oh, the most athletic thing he ever did.
Is he getting booed?
Yeah, because they think he sold out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what was the point of the storyline? To get people to hate Luger? Like, that's all it did. Their hotline poll, which seems very difficult for their time, of people having to call up. Did Luger sell out? Hell yeah, Luger sold out. All right, hang up, click. I gotta pay for this? Vince made a killing
on the internet. I don't even think Ask Jeeves was a thing back till...
No, it was nothing. You just called the hotline and you had to pay the toll free. It was like calling one of those sleazy sex hotlines where you gotta call and be like, hey baby, what time is it? By the way, I did like Tatanka's music, but the way I like Tatanka's music is in the Royal Rumble video game. For some reason, I like that the 8-bit version of Tatanka's song.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, he's literally telling himself, let's just fight, man. Let's just fight. And the referee is stopping them from fighting, even though they are here to fight. Come on, guys. We have a professional contest. Shout out to the Dodgers last night for destroying the I forgot who they beat. Damn. That's how bad we beat them.
Can you watch it?
The Giants, yeah. For destroying the Giants. We destroyed them. We killed them. Mookie Betts. I mean, that lineup we have is amazing. And, you know, shout out to the Lakers for bringing basketball back. They lost. Suckers.
Did they?
Yeah, they lost. They lost by 4. But the game ended after the first half. The starters were gone. I stopped watching after the first half of that, too. As soon as the starters go, I was out. Caruso wasn't playing either. I like that it was a blood feud at a moment. Then it became a sporting contest in the middle of the match. Like, Luger should want to sock this dude in the face, but yet he wants to keep it a sporting contest. It's a vicious shoulder block.
Oh! Wasn't this the point when he was selling the metal plate in his arm?
I think it's yeah. This is exactly that time period. Yeah,
which is technically that should be illegal.
Yep, it was the illegal forearm.
Yeah.
Lex Luger is 1995 Wardlow. Or 90, it's 94.
Nah, that's an insult
94.
for Do you know who Lex Luger is?
What you got?
When the original Chris Master, before his second, the first stint, not the second stint when he lost a lot of the bulk and leaned out.
Yeah.
So the first stint of Chris Masters.
Master Lock Challenge?
Is. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was really upset the second time he got released. I really thought he put in the work when he leaned out.
To work. Yeah.
Yeah. What a move.
It looked like there was dynamite attached to that ring.
Yeah, I know. My God damn, that hurt. No, my worst fear of this match is that I'm going to watch this match and go, Luger wasn't that bad. Well, I've been giving this guy a hard time his whole life. My apologies,
no, come on,
Lex.
look at that. That was awful.
Yeah, it was. Excuse me. It's a good body slam.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a fast count. What the hell? The hell was that?
Kyoto, what are you doing?
That was literally like 1 second. I was like, whoa. He's asking for a box.
I don't remember what he called this, but he's revving up.
It's like I believe it was a march of some kind. I forget. Jesus. Lakota hits that. He hit that mat so hard. I said Lakota, not Kyoto. Lakota tribe is hitting that mat. No, Mike Kyoto is hitting that mat so hard. It's ridiculous. Yeah, you saying Luger was okay in the Four Horsemen, Chris? But of the Four Horsemen, he was the worst one by far. Anybody would look good with the Four Horsemen, but when he was with them, he was clearly the worst one. I never asked, oh man, let me see Luger and the Four Horsemen. Is that pyro? Looks like dynamite on the turnbuckle.
It is dynamite.
Literally look like Tatanka. No, boom.
Chris, you need to get Skype. We need to get you on one of the shows soon.
Well, if you talk about Mongo, that was different for a horseman. I don't believe Lex and Mongo was in the horseman at the same time. I don't think. Right? He was in the Benoit Malenko horseman. I'm not saying he's the worst four horsemen of all time. That was Ricky Roma, I think his name was. Was it? Paul Romo. It's the worst horseman of all time. Followed by Mongo.
Oh, all about the money.
That's it? I mean, he seemed clearly obsessed with the money. He seemed clearly obsessed with the money while he was caught up. He had nothing to do with that. Tatanka can't blame me that you went for the money. What are you bitching about, Luger? Get out of here. Can we literally call this SummerSlam $1 Million Man Edition?
It was. He was all over the show.
Luger's stupid. Like, there's nothing to save face here. He's stupid. The $1 Million Man did nothing. And then you got rolled up in a 24/7 row.
Like he stole this money from like a stripper. Because like, it's not even organized.
No. Oh! We've all been duped. Tatanka's a better wrestler after the bell. How are you a better wrestler after the match is over? Do you think they invented the hotline to see who they thought really sold out and they were just going to go the opposite of whoever? And then they were like, I guess Tatanka sold out. Fuck. I don't know if they had that much thought into it.
It's a Tatanka match. No one had that much thought into it.
Samoan drop. Bang. That's his one move. Tatanka only has one good match in his career with me, and that was against Shawn at WrestleMania 9.
WrestleMania 9, that classic pay-per-view for being notoriously bad.
I still enjoy it. I still enjoy that one. Just the aesthetic of it. For Giant Gonzalez. Oh, he sold out. Look at that heat. That's good heat. That's a heel. So Ted DiBiase was going to go with fake Undertaker and Tatanka as his money faction.
Well, you got to remember, this is just bad business.
This man's invested his money. This is why he's broke. Why he was broke later on. Look where he invested his money. Tatanka and fake Undertaker. The referees are clearly not doing their job.
You know, of all the money spots,
yeah,
the best one is still Kevin Federline.
Oh yeah,
with John Cena.
Kevin Federline is the greatest outside wrestling character to ever hit wrestling, and he probably could have had a longer run in the business. He was a natural heel.
Well, now you've got the beef between Pat McAfee and Adam Cole, which is completely a work.
Yeah, that was a work. Because just the setup of him talking about you did all your work with the Undisputed Era, like, it's clearly a wrestling storyline of whatever. And McAfee and Cole want to have some fun. But it did create enough buzz that I'd be shocked if Adam Cole didn't appear on SmackDown this week. That would be nice.
I really hope they don't try and put this into, like, some form of a match.
No, I don't think so. I just think it was just two guys having fun. It'd be like me. If I was to interview a wrestler, I'd be like, oh, I want you to slam me against a wall or something. Talk shit. It's not a Vader Kuwait situation, which I think deserves his own documentary, that Vader was stuck in Kuwait. I feel like that's so underplayed. I didn't realize how serious that was.
That was specific a selling point to an In Your House one, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was real.
International incident.
Yeah, it was an actual international incident. That was a real incident. That Vader was actually in jail in Kuwait. And I'm going, what? I need a WWE Untold about that. And I don't think anybody's alive to tell it.
Can't believe Tatanka isn't done. Like, he's still...
Like, here's the problem with Tatanka selling out. He kept the same gimmick. He should start coming out in suits. Or, throwing money around.
No, because Ted bought Tatanka for what Tatanka was. He wasn't there to change Tatanka.
I'm not changing you. I want you as is. No, you changed Tatanka. Look, he's still kicking this fool. You know, the end of this match was longer than the actual match. It's a great heel turn. Great heel turn. Oh, man. That's the perfect way to end this show. To end this one. It was not with Bret Owen in a great match. It was not in Rey Mysterio Psychosis in a good match. It wasn't in Undertaker a spectacle match. Tatanka selling out one more time in my lifetime. Fuck you, Tatanka. Fuck you. That's how I want to end the show.
Not everything has to be brilliant for you to enjoy it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. To me, this is fun. It's just nostalgic fun. And just seeing Gorilla on the hotline.
Oh, I miss Gorilla Monsoon.
Oh man, if I only known, or if I had the money, I would call the hotline and talk to Tatanka and be like, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Hey, Tatanka, man.
Tatanka, what the fuck, man?
Fool, Tatanka.
You were telling me that Luger was a piece of shit, but you were the piece of shit the whole time? But then now I think both of you are a piece of shit? Do we dare watch Double J and Mable? God!
Do we dare watch that?
I don't know. I don't know if I have enough in my soul to watch this.
We're here already.
We're gonna be here all day. Again, we should have just watched the whole show.
I think we've just got Chris with us now.
What? Is he trying to join it?
No, it's J-E double F J-A double R
E double T. How about the next watch along we have? Chris, maybe you enter the next watch along.
Yeah, Chris, next Friday. Before you go, Chris, next Friday, download Skype and call us. Well, email us and then we'll give you the details how to get in contact with us.
We'll add you to our next watch along. Later.
Later, Chris.
I'm stuck watching this match now. God damn it.
Oh, the strut.
Now, do you think Vince had... Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Eric's with him.
Eric is managing Grimace. This is a low point in Eric's life. Oh, my God. I mean, for their respect, they are getting a huge reaction.
Thing is, Men on the Mission was bigger than anything Mable did and Viscera did ever after.
Yeah.
Like, even the world's largest love machine stuff, that wasn't as over as we like to think of.
Men on Mission had a solid start and run. It was short-lived. I don't think they lasted a year. But people got behind him right away.
And there's still the most unanswered question. Do you remember that time? I think it was Charlie Haas and Viscera knocked Lillian Garcia off the apron.
Yeah.
And then they never explained why.
He just looked into the camera and said, "Are you guys seeing that? Why'd you guys do it?" And it's like, "We don't have to tell you anything." And then they were never seen again. Like they may did 1 or 2 more matches or something on like Heat or whatever the case may be, but they did never show them again. What the fuck is this outfit? It looks like it's Randy Savage's fabric that he's using. But Randy Savage only uses
fabric.
Like it's just like the leftover. Like Randy Savage, like I just need a portion of this. He used all of it, and it's why Randy Savage can no longer wrestle anymore.
So what this is telling me is Oscar was the original R-Truth.
Oh man! Now this is a main event worthy. This is a main event.
No. I think
you got this is legendary wrestler Jeff Jarrett, a 1,000,000-time NWA TNA champion, against former King of the Ring or current King of the Ring, the King of the Mountain versus the King of the Ring. Yeah, King versus King, rap versus country, black versus white. This is America right now. Oh God.
I'm just gonna say it. I may get judged, although no one's in the chat right now, so I can't get judged. Jeff Jarrett's hair is majestical right now.
It's beautiful. No, it's beautiful. It's beautiful hair. He should do shampoo commercials.
Why?
Oh, Jeff Jarrett's gonna work around this.
I'm surprised Viscera could get his boot up that high.
He was really athletic for his size. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! No! I'm one of these matches you want to hear all the old school racism that probably Jerry the King Lawler dropped, but I am too busy watching. I'm sure he's gonna say something stupid and you go like, oh, probably shouldn't say that today.
Oh, Oscar's chatting shit.
Oh. Oscar's just a fucking bowling ball. It's just goddamn hamster. Oh, right into those man tits. Get him, Jeff. What the fuck? Jeff Jarrett thinking he is more athletic than he actually is.
You know, when I was younger, it was before I ever went to watch one of these live. I always thought the ring was a rectangle, not a square, because the way it was shot.
Yeah, the way they shoot it, they make it seem longer than what it actually is. They would never shoot the full ring because it gave it more size. And I was always, when I went to my first live event, which was a Raw, I was like, damn, the ring isn't as big as I thought it was. It's pretty small. It's a nice square. But the way they shoot it in WWE, it always looks like it's so much ring because they never shoot the full ring in its entirety. And I think that's still today. I think they still shoot it kind of like that. Not in empty arena, but
think in the empty arena era, I think you notice it more that it's a square.
Yeah,
because of the way they shoot it, like where they've moved the hard camera.
Yeah. By the way, this is a better match than Tatanka and Lex Luger. Jeff Jarrett is wrestling a broomstick. Oh! Jeff Jarrett's wrestling a broomstick.
No, what really harmed Jeff Jarrett was the whole TNA stuff.
Yeah.
Because like he was an actually decent wrestler.
Yeah. The dump pissed me off, Jeff Jarrett, and him and Deborah and Owen and stuff in between there. It's just that it seemed like his ego was out of control at TNA.
Yeah, I think his stint with Owen was probably the best. But
yeah,
the best Jarrett I like. Oh my god!
Yep. That was one hell of a spinning heel kick. I remember that dude. Oh, World's Strongest Slam.
Ooh.
This isn't that bad. Jeff Jarrett had a plan. Follow up with the rake in the eye. Don't walk away. Yeah.
Well, he's got to let Oscar know.
Yeah. I don't know why he asked the crowd to not deck him. Ref, this is an automatic DQ. DQ! Where's the DQ?
You didn't
Oh,
him.
shit. Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh!
That looked like that hurt. The pole?
Yeah.
I mean, the referee should be fired. He slapped the shit out of him. It wasn't even incidental.
I'm surprised that top turnbuckle was holding.
Jesus, he gotta be 400 something pounds. How does Jarrett win this one? I don't think he can get the figure 4-0.
I don't think his finisher was the figure 4 at this point, though, was it?
Yeah. It's always been a figure 4. Even in the way back. He was basically like an off-brand Ric Flair. Look at that leap.
If you want me to pick a Charlotte match, I'm picking Charlotte versus Carmella with the debut of the Iconic.
I haven't even looked at the chat. I was literally caught up into this match.
I just saw something move in the corner of my eye and I saw it, and then I missed the finish.
It wasn't much of a finish. Alright, that's it. I'm going to hit stop right now before I end up in the whatever happens next. I don't want to end up in whatever happened next. But that did it for our watch alone, plus bonus footage, guys. Bonus footage.
You got 2 bonus matches from us today.
Yeah. Hold on, let me stretch.
Join us next week on the watch along for the whole of Summerslam 2002.
Well, we will be judging it as the greatest SummerSlam of all time, but also tearing it apart because 98 was the greatest SummerSlam of all time. But I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to watch the whole SummerSlam 02, right? Start to finish.
Yeah. Well, we can review the card and see if we want to cut one or two out, but...
Yeah. Wow, this is the longest show we've ever done. I just realized. Tune in tomorrow for the Sharpshooters, where we will be, live and everything on the same YouTube channel, in which Eric will be ranting for 2 hours, 18 minutes, and 35 seconds on AEW. Eric the Hater will be joining us. Also, make sure you buy our merch. It helps us out. Buy it at Storefront Frontier, blah, 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 blah. Help us and buy now. Also, I'd like to throw out another fuck Chad reference because we haven't did that enough on the show. I just don't understand him. I just don't understand you. And I know you don't listen to this show or watch this show, but I just
Which
don't
makes
understand.
it more better that we can say fuck Chad as much as we want.
Yeah. My goodness. My God. All right. That's all I got. You got anything to leave the people with, Manny?
No, other than just tune in tomorrow, and then we've got a host of shows next week. We've got the Tuesday show, the Thursday show, and the watch along on Friday.
Yeah, we're in full pandemic mode. We got nothing to do. On tomorrow's show, I believe we're probably going to talk about the Naomi situation. Maybe talk about Adam Cole, Pat McAfee. Eric's going to rant like 6 hours on AEW. SmackDown review.
Are you going to support him in that? Because I felt like because you supported him in it last week, that it went on for that even longer.
Well, last week was trash. Yeah, last week me AEW, it was complete trash, and I was really upset with it. This week, not as much. It was more. It was there. I don't feel like it's gonna be that long of a show this week, though. I feel like we can go in and out, bang, get it out the way.
I don't know about that.
All right, I'm gonna put the goodbye button thing up and see everybody later. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Oh wait, tomorrow we find out I'm still the champion because of the bar fight.
Announced tomorrow because Eric has also forfeited, but more on that tomorrow.
Yeah, belt flash, and it didn't come up. Oh, there it is. It still has Eric the Hater plates on there because I had to change the image on this slide. But whatever. That's the end of the show. Goodbye, everybody. So stay smart, be good to each other, or not.